Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, today we are going to do a lesson on subtracting with regrouping across zeros.
I don't understand what you're even talking about.
That's what you're saying, isn't it? Isn't it? Well, let's look at a problem here. If we have the problem 700 minus 289, so we need to find the difference. And you can just watch these few ones here. Just watch these few here. But we're going to find the difference of 700 and 289. We are. Now this is where we get confused. Yes, sir?
No, I thought you were...
Oh, no. I'm going to talk through a couple, and then I'm going to give you some to solve, and then we'll solve them as a group. All right. What is the problem here when we try and subtract in the ones place? What becomes our issue? Yes, ma'am.
You can't subtract 9 from 0.
You cannot subtract 9 from 0. You are correct. So then what do you normally do if you can't subtract the ones place? What do you normally do?
You regroup.
I regroup. So that means I need to go to the tens place. I need to change one of my tens into 10 ones. But what's the problem there?
You can't subtract 0 from 8 and 8 from
I can't regroup from my tens.
9.
Okay? So what I have to do, I have to jump all the way over to my hundreds.
Oh, wow.
I'm going to take one of my hundreds away. But I'm not going to get rid of that 100. I'm not just going to throw 100 in the trash. I'm not going to flush 100 down the toilet. I need to take that 100 and I need to break it into tens. How many tens are there in 100? Anybody? 10. So I'm going to take that. So now I have the same amount. I have 6 hundreds and 10 tens, which is the same as 7 hundreds. Right? We good on that? We good? I still cannot subtract. So now I need to regroup from my tens. So now I'm taking one of my tens away. That's going to be a 9. And I need to take that 110 and I'm going to break it up into ones. How many ones are there in a 10? 10. And I'm going to add that to this. Fortunately, I don't have anything to add it to. So now I can go ahead and do my subtraction. Maddie, 10 subtract 9 is? 1. Maddie, 9 subtract 8 is? 9 subtract 8.
Oh.
Shh. One. And Maddie, 6 subtract 2 is 4. Okay, I think my answer is 411. But because Mr. McMurdo told us, Taylor, did I ever tell you this last year, that most of the problems you get wrong, it's going to be because you make a mistake or you do something silly. I told you that before, right? Yeah, I mentioned that. Taylor knows. Taylor's here. Like a million times. So I want to make sure that this makes sense. Let's look at it 2 ways. If I have the number 700 and 289, let's say we estimate it and see if our answer is reasonable. I don't want to change 700. That's pretty easy to subtract from, right? 289, what would make it easy to subtract from 700 that's close to 289? Yes, sir. Okay, I don't want to regroup. What can I, Daniel?
Just put the 0 down.
Okay, I don't want to just put the 0 down. Taylor, I could make 289 300. Therefore, I'm going to estimate to see if my answer is in the right ballpark. Andrea, what is 700 subtract 300?
700 minus
7 minus 3 is?
Oh, 400.
400.
Yeah.
This is my estimate. Is this estimate close to the answer I actually got?
Yes.
Yeah, it's pretty close. It's not going to be exact because I'm estimating. Estimates we want to be able to do in our head. She did 700 subtract 300 in her head. But I do an estimate. Usually I want to do my estimate beforehand. But we did an estimate to see if our answer makes any sense. Let's look at one more before I give you 798 and a half problems to do.
What?
Sure.
I just made that up.
Oh.
Let's do 8,000, 87,500 minus 9,876. Let's do some estimating first. I want to estimate to get an idea. Bassett. 87,000. I want to be able to do some math in my head. So what would we change 87,000 to make it easy to subtract? 90,000. Because if I have all these zeros here, it makes it easy to subtract. Bassett, I have 9,876. What might I change that to? So that I can subtract it from 90,000 in my head. 10,000.
Yeah.
Bassett, what is the difference between 90,000 and 10,000?
80,000.
80,000. Could do that in my head. And he did it in his head. I want my actual answer to be somewhere near 80,000. So if I do my math correctly, my answer should be somewhere near 80,000. So let's look. Nick, 0 subtract 6. You can't do it. Good. So I need to regroup. Can I regroup from my 10s? No. Can I regroup from my 5s? Yes. Or from my 100s. So I have 5 hundreds. I'm going to take those 500s and I'm going to break them up into 10s. So now I have 4 hundreds. And how many 10s do I have?
4. Wait, actually, I got 10.
10s. Good. Because I took 100 away and I broke that 100 into 10s. So now I have 10 10s.
Yes, but,
I still, yes ma'am?
oh,
Go ahead.
you can't do 10 because there's one more 0 left. So then you have to cross out the 10 and do it to a 9, and then you have to break the 9 apart, and the 0 is going to be a 10.
Good. So now I have like $90.
Yeah.
Or I have $100. Okay? Because I have 10 $10 bills. I'm going to change that. So now I have 9 $10 bills. And I have 10 $1 bills. Same amount of money. Same amount of money. So now, Cheyenne, I can do this. 10 subtract 6.
4.
I have 4 1s. How many 10s do I have, Cheyenne? 9 subtract 7. 2 10s. How many hundreds? Can I do my hundreds yet, Cheyenne? No. So I'm going to take $1,000 away from my $7,000. Now I have $6,000. But I got to take, I need to take 10 of those because I have 1,000 that I'm regrouping. I've got this 1,000 over here that I need to take, and I need to break it into hundreds. So how many hundreds are in 1,000, Cheyenne? Say 10. 10, good. So I need to add those 10 hundreds to the hundreds I already have. I already have 4, so that's going to give me a total of 14 hundreds. Cheyenne, when I subtract the 14 hundreds and I subtract 8 hundreds, then what do I have? 14 subtract 8? 6. So now I have 6 hundreds. Now let me ask this. This is what I see that kind of drives me. Yeah, we can do it this way. All right. So Cheyenne, how do you want to do it? Tell me what to do next.
Subtract the 8 and turn it into a 7.
Okay, so I'm going to regroup. Now I have seven $10,000 bills. I had changed one of those $10,000 bills into $10,000 bills. Now Cheyenne, I had 16,000s minus 9,000s.
7.
I have 7,000. And what is my 10,000? 7. So 77,624. Is that in the same ballpark as my estimate?
Yes.
Yeah, that's near my estimate. I mean, because I rounded up here, and I rounded it up here, so my estimate's going to be higher than what the actual difference is. Make sense? All right, you all have dry erase boards. I'm going to put a problem up here. If you don't, you'll be able to get one over here. I'm going to put a problem up here. Those at home, I'm going to pause the video, and you'll need to pause it. Let's go. All right, so those of you in the room, yes, ma'am. You can. Or you don't have to. Those of you in the classroom, solve this. Those of you at home, pause it, like I'm going to.
Can I roll this?
Can you? And we're back. All right, Bivek, I looked at your board, and the first thing you did is what?
Estimate.
Estimated. So tell me what you did when you estimated.
I estimated the 4,000 to 5,000.
Okay, so 4,986. He estimated that to 5,000. Did you change the 10,000?
No.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay, good. So he had 10,000. And he subtracted 5,000. And what was your estimate? Your difference? 5,000.
Boom, chakalaka.
So now Vivek wants our actual answer to be somewhere in the neighborhood of 5,000.
I know the answer.
All right, Vivek.
I know.
What do I need to do first? Wait, let me ask you this, Vivek. Is my real answer going to be more than or less than?
Oh my god.
More than or less than 5,000? A little bit more, because I rounded this up. I moved this up, so that means my answer is going to be a little bit more. Okay? So tell me what to do first, Vivek.
You're gonna borrow from the one because
Okay? So I'm going to take I have 10,000. I'm going to make that 9,000. Then what am I going to do?
then you're gonna cross out the other zero, make it a 9.
Okay? Well, first I'm going to make it a 10, because I need to go through the steps. I took 1,000 away, and then that was 10 hundreds. But, as you said, I need to take one of those 10 hundreds and add it to my tens. So now I have 10 tens, because 100 equals 10 tens. But wait, there's more. Vivek said I need to take one of my hundreds away, or one of my tens away, sorry. One of my tens away. I need to take that 10 to the bank. I need to give them a 10 and say, give me ones, and they give me 10 ones. All right, now Vivek, what I got?
10 minus 6 equals 4.
So I have 4 ones.
And then 9 minus 8 equals 1.
So I have 110.
And then 9 minus 9 equals 0.
I have 0 hundreds.
And then 9 minus 4 equals 5.
And I have 5 thousands. So Vivek, is that close to my estimate?
Yes.
Okay? Does that give you more confidence, since you estimated first, that this answer is probably right?
Yeah.
Nick,
I know. Can I share something I noticed?
what'd you notice?
I noticed. I'm pretty sure it's 6,014 though, because if you took away the 10 and added to a 9, and then you gave that 10 to the
So I changed this 10 to a 9.
yeah,
So you agree with this 9 here?
Yeah. And then you go to the other one and put a 9.
Okay, got it?
And then the other one to a 9.
Got it?
And then get the other one a 10.
Okay, got it?
And then you subtract 10 from 6, and that equals 4.
Okay,
Then you took away 9 from 8 equals 1.
okay,
And then you go in the front and then 9 and 4, and that equals
Wait.
6.
9 and 9. First, we gotta get 0. And 9 minus 4 is?
6.
Huh.
9
8, 7, 6,
5.
5. Okay, good. That's good. I'd rather have you share so then we can figure out where we're at. Alright, we good? Let's put another one up there. Hey! I met Preston.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Are you recording?
Yeah.
Oh. Hi.
Let's take 7,000. We'll subtract 289. 7,000 subtract 289. So the difference between those two numbers. Please, if you're watching at home, pause the video as I'm going to do now. And we're back.
Oh my.
And we're back.
Hello.
Hi world.
So Bassett,
Hi.
tell me what you did first.
I estimated it.
Okay, so tell me how you estimated it.
I estimated it.
Okay. So tell me what you did to estimate it.
So I turned the 289 to 300, and then I subtracted 7,000 minus 300, and I got 6,700.
Okay, so 6,700 needs to be, our answer needs to be somewhere around that. All right, Bassett, tell me what you did.
I changed the 7 to a 6, and then the 0 to a 9. and
Okay, so you took away one of the thousands,
yeah.
traded that in for 10 hundreds. So now I have 10 hundreds. But wait, there's more. I had to take one of the hundreds away and take 100 and change it for 10 tens. But wait, there's more. I had to take 1 10 and change it into 10 ones. Because there's 10 ones and a 10. Now, tell me what you did.
I subtracted
Okay? And ones place you got,
1,
tens place you got,
1,
hundreds place you got,
7,
thousands place you got,
6.
6,711.
It's the same.
Is that near
Yes.
our estimate?
Yes.
Yes.
Just one more number up.
Okay? Very good.
Yeah.
Very good.
Yeah.
This is something I saw struggling with, at least in my class the last couple of days. So hopefully this helps. If you're watching at home, make sure you stop it so that you can check your work, do the work, and then check it.
My grandma's
I'm-
gonna be watching this.
Understand why we borrowed and why we regrouped and how we regrouped and what it means to regroup. Not just you take that number, you cross it off, put a 9 there, cross it off, put a 9 there, cross it off, put a 10. You need to know why you're doing what you're doing. Boom, shakalaka, peace out, God bless, love you, do something kind today. Subscribe because I'm the coolest math teacher you'll ever have.
See you later.